Forget your Monaco Grand Prix and your French Open. The real sporting event of the season is England's cheese roll, where participants risk life and limb for the love of dairy. And one Aussie man has just claimed victory in a massive upset.
The location, Cooper's Hill. The objective, chase some cheese down a hill. The competitors, anyone possessing mass.
Is underway, the cheesy's day.
Yes, every year the West England parish of Brockworth plays host to Britain's most foolhardy, self-destructive event. It's at least in the top two.
Good.
The brave and the bold pursuing 3 kilos of cheese down an all but vertical drop, chasing glory and a wheel of double Gloucester.
Normally a quiet countryside haven, today it is surrounded by thousands of people in anticipation.
This year's race was not without its drama, with a false start in the women's downhill.
A false start. Incredible scenes. They are not even chasing a cheese.
And controversial political statements from the winner of the under-11s uphill.
Will you be enjoying that with the family later?
I'm not eating it.
The event is said to stretch back to at least the 1700s, but its origin is steeped in mystery and lactic acid. One theory is that it was a pagan fertility ritual to celebrate the arrival of spring. Another suggests it was a way for local farmers to assert grazing rights. The third is that locals just kept falling down the hill and made it a competition to save face. For the losers, hard cheese. For the winners, hard cheese.
I promised my grandma that I'm going to get it to her, so she's going to get the cheese.
The English, possibly not used to people coming over and claiming their stuff, were no doubt shocked at this year's winners hailing from America, Germany, and get your flags ready, Australia!
And if you are watching in Australia, your boy done good.
Yes, our own goat cheese is Perth's own Dylan Twiss, who was not shy in revealing the secret to his winning technique.
I was trying to stay on my feet, then I started rolling, so I just had to go with it.
So is all this just a bit of fun, or something to take super seriously because it involves beating England?
Serious skill. Would you please welcome Australia's newest sporting legend? It's Dylan Twiss! Dylan, soak in that applause. You've just won 3 kilograms of cheese. How are you feeling?
Today, a little bit stiff, a little bit tired still, but yeah, still pretty happy and still a bit surprised by it all and finding it very funny.
Have you eaten any of it?
I haven't eaten any of it yet, no.
Oh, well, what a night that's going to be when you go to sleep. Those dreams are going to be fantastic.
Oh, that's right.
In the meantime, I'm fascinated by this event. As you're tumbling down the hill, possibly facing near certain death, what's going through your mind?
Every single bump and how things didn't go quite how you'd planned it. Yeah, the plans go out the window and I was just having to try and keep track of where I was. That was pretty much all I could focus on.
Sorry, what was your plan, Dylan?
The plan was to keep as relaxed as possible and try to push forward whenever I could get my feet on the ground.
Personally, love the footage, but this isn't for the faint-hearted. How dangerous is this actually? Did you injure yourself?
I ended up with some stitches in my knee, but it was nothing serious. It was just a bit of a flesh wound. A few other people with aches and pains and shoulders, but I think this year ended up pretty tame, which was yeah, I'm very glad for that.
Dylan, would you consider bringing this concept back to Australia? I mean, we love a wacky competition over here. What could we roll?
I don't know about what we could roll, and I'm from the Perth Hills, which are mostly just rock. So it would provide its own challenges.
Can I just go back to the original decision? At what point and for what reason did you think this was a good idea?
I'd heard about it years ago, and when I was planning my trip to England, I was kind of having a farewell kind of get-together with some of my church mates, and I remembered it for some reason. So I looked it up then and there, and yeah, I told them straight up, well, I'm going to go do that because it's nearby where I'm living and working here. And a bit tongue-in-cheek, I said, and I'm going to win it. So, yeah, basically I just had to come and do that.
And now that you've won it, I mean, what are the obligations? Do you have to go back, defend your title? Is that how it works? Do you just retire with the glory? Like, I'm not familiar with the sporting culture.
I don't know what the etiquette is. There's one young man who's won it 23 times.
Oh.
So maybe they do expect you to come back and do it.
I think a 24 title sounds pretty achievable, Dylan. That's what I'm hearing.
That's right, new record.
Well, Dylan, congratulations. It's wonderful having a new world champ. Thanks so much for speaking with us.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.